Hello and many thanks for joining me on Express Update. I am Peter Ntia. And now to our headlines. Ghana applauded for neutral stance in Iran-Israel tension. ECG disconnects Ghana Water and GBC over 1 billion Ghana cedi debt. Issues ultimatum. US reaffirms support for Ghanaian travelers, warns against visa fraud and illegal entry. FDA highlights challenges and importance of consumer awareness. Stay with us for more detail. And now the news in details. Executive Secretary of the Global Security for Africa Research and Good Governance, Francis Ahovi, has commended Ghana for its neutral stance amid rising tensions between Iran and Israel, calling the country's foreign policy approach wise and necessary.
In a press release, GLOCSAC stated Ghana's historical commitment to non-alignment, shaped by visionary leaders like Kwame Nkrumah, is evident once again. By abstaining from extreme position in the Iran-Israel conflict, Ghana avoids entanglement in a volatile web of proxy wars, ideological confrontations, and foreign interests that do not benefit its people. This neutrality reinforces Ghana's identity as a peace-loving nation, respected in the United Nations, trusted in ECOWAS discussion, and admired for brokering African solutions to African problems. This suggests that Ghana gains nothing from choosing sides. Meanwhile, Dr. Johnson Isiama, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, has assured citizens that the country has built necessary buffers to withstand external economic threats stemming from the situation in the Middle East. However, reports indicate that about 922 Ghanaians are currently in a difficult situation in Israel, unable to leave the country due to the state of emergency declared by Israel authorities, which has resulted in closed borders amid the escalating conflict with Iran.
Away from that story, the Electricity Company of Ghana has disconnected Ghana Water Limited from the national grid over an unpaid debt of 999 million Ghana cedis as part of its ongoing debt recovery campaign. ECG has also cut power to the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation for failing to honor a payment plan for its 3.1 billion Ghana cedi debt. ECG has given GWL a 48-hour ultimatum to settle the arrears or face prolonged disconnection from critical pumping stations that support water supply across the country. And in our third story, the US government has reiterated its commitment to supporting Ghanaians seeking to study, invest, or do business in the United States, while urging applicants to strictly follow immigration laws.
In a public advisory, the U.S. Embassy warned against illegal entry, visa fraud, and unauthorized employment, noting that violations attract severe penalties. The embassy also cautioned against using fixers or visa consultants, stressing that application can be completed independently through the official website. The advisory is part of efforts to combat visa scam and promote legal, transparent traveling processes.
And in our last story, the Food and Drugs Authority's Inspectorate Directorate, Maria Abba Johnson, has identified public misunderstanding of the FDA's rule as a major challenge. Speaking on the Coco Digest Morning Show, she recalled a case where a company was asked to temporarily shut down to fix a serious issue, but management was more concerned about financial loss than public safety. Johnson stressed that the FDA's core mission is to protect public health and ensure consumer safety.
People don't understand us. They think of the money they are losing. So we sit here, I have a big industry that we have closed down temporarily to fix certain things. They are fixing it, and we will just they will get back to work after we have inspected. 1 day, 2 days of them not working is so much for them. Workers, everything, they have lost a lot of revenue. But that is not our goal. Our goal is to protect public health and safety. But when you are listening to the other one who is losing that money, that person is not talking about public health and safety. That person is talking about the workers that are coming to work and are not earning. I mean, they are paying them, but they are not getting that whatever. That person is talking about the possible market shortage they are going to face. You see, so this is a big challenge. And you, as you sit there, you are a human being.
Yeah.
You listen. Oh, so sometimes it goes to, oh, this one, it is pathetic. But is it so pathetic that you forget about your
safety,
mandate of protecting public health and safety? So these are big challenges. They hit you. You realize one day capacity of the company is so big and they are losing millions, and you think because something didn't go well, you had a consumer. We get consumer complaints and we act, we do the root cause analysis and we get you to fix that thing before you continue production.
Yeah.
Ms. Johnson cautioned consumers to be vigilant about the products they consume, as sometimes sellers may not be aware of expiry dates or spoilage of items. Consumers need to take responsibility for checking the products they purchase and consume to prevent potential health risks.
I was so happy you picked that, because as you just saying, you to beware. You are taking the thing for yourself, your health. You have a responsibility to play as well. Yes, vendor should not be a criminal. When you know the thing is spoiling, and then you go and color, you go and give it
all these
also
things to it,
all things. I mean, whatever as well. They are doing things that are unscrupulous. But beware, consumer. The biggest problem we have is with the consumer, because there are certain things that the consumer should be aware of. There are certain things that, but you see, the consumer is so interesting. When do you go and even enforce some of these things? And the consumer is in a hurry to buy that fish or that yam you're talking about. And I go and get in the way of the consumer will get angry with me because I'm getting in his or her way. So the consumer is always in a hurry, as you said, and I picked it from there, always in a hurry, ready to eat any junk at all. And if you want to get in the way of the consumer, they even have a problem with you. At the same time, when they go and have a problem, they
come back to you.
And this is all we have for you on Express Update. Thank you for staying with us. I am Peter Insia. Tune in for more insightful programs.